Hello, this is Ken. I like making things. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Every week, I challenge myself to make something fun and creative. Something I am passionate about. I want to use the skills and knowledge I have today to reconnect with my younger self. Watch me explore different ideas and figure out new ways to DIY in an affordable manner. From recreating iconic scenes for my favorite characters, to making dioramas for my figures, to making cool functional gadgets out of everyday material, etc. Help me grow my channel by subscribing, giving this video a like, and commenting down below. That would mean a lot to me, and would encourage me to DIY even more fun stuff. Last week I upgraded my Worthy Cap figure. I built him a diorama display to recreate the final battle in Endgame. Check that out. One of my first videos on this channel is my Nintendo Switch cartridge case video. I wanted a prettier carrying case for my games, so I decided to make myself one. Some of you noticed the traveling case in the background. A little backstory. I actually got the Switch on launch day in 2017. I wasn't planning to originally. I was actually doing a photo shoot with my bunny that night. I wanted a photo of him on a shopping cart. So the only time I could do it was after midnight when everything was closed. It was close to 3 a.m. when I finished. My friends were already lining up, so I thought, since I was up already, I could go join them. They were first in line, and I was seventh. I got my Switch in the Zelda game. But I did not have a case. So I thought, instead of spending $20+ on a case that I might not like, I could just make myself the case I wanted. Look at it now 4 years later. A little scruff here and there, but overall, it still looks great. I took this case with me everywhere I went. Whether it was a work trip, a family trip, visiting my friends, etc. It's amazing that it hasn't fallen apart yet. It is made out of cardboard and paper after all. Another reason why I decided to make my own case is because a lot of the cases available in stores do not hold everything I wanted. My carrying case is designed to hold exactly the accessories I need. I got my game case. It's just an earpods case. A pair of headphones for me to use on planes or trains. The Joy-Cons. The straps for the Joy-Cons in case I am playing with a friend. And most importantly, the charger. Most carrying cases don't have room for this. But it's crucial for me. Of course, the unit itself. And a stand, since I am likely going to be playing in tabletop mode on a plane. I got some comments in that video asking me how I made the case. It's actually pretty simple. I decided to make another one, but with small changes or upgrades. So, can I make it? First you need a sturdy box. Its main purpose is to protect the Switch after all. I got this box from Dollar Store. The designs and writing on it isn't my style, but the size is perfect. It's a little taller than my original one. So let's put everything I need in it to see if they fit. First, I got this sturdier stand. This stand is better because I can play and charge my Switch simultaneously. Hey, look at that. The Switch fits perfectly with its Joy-Cons attached. Nice. I don't have to detach them this time. Next, the charger. The straps. My headphones. And my DIY game cartridge case. It's perfect. Everything fits nicely. Except, the box is too deep. It's deep enough for me to fit another Switch. So, instead of buying another Switch, I am going to measure how much space I don't need and trim that off. Which is great, because the slimmer the case is, the easier it is to travel with. This is how much I'll be trimming. Cut off screen. Hi, it's trimmed. Look at that. So slim. Let's put everything back in to see if everything still fits. There's no undo button for me now. Phew. It's perfect. Now to secure everything in place. I am going to use cardstock paper as dividers. I need one main one here. And I am going to cut a little dip right in the center. This will make taking out the Switch much easier. Time to use white glue to glue it down. The next thing I want to secure is my game case. A divider will go right here. Same thing again. A little dip for easier access. And finally, one more divider for the charger. I am going to have a small one right against the bottom of the charger to keep it in place. Once everything has dried, I am going to spray paint it matte black. I love matte black spray paint. It makes everything look more elegant. Make sure you are spray painting outdoor or in a ventilated area. The fume is quite toxic. Alright. Here it is all painted. It looks so good. Time to put everything back in. Ooh, look at how vibrant the game case looks in it. Everything fits perfectly like Tetris. Next, I need to make it open and close securely. To do that, I am going to cut the back two corners. This will turn the back side into a flap. So all I got to do is glue the back flap onto the box, and it'll open like a case. I need a very strong and reliable bond. So I am going to use super glue. Apply pressure for at least 30 seconds for the adhesion to stick. Now it's time to decorate the case. Starting with the corners. Cut out little squares like this. And it should be able to fold into this shape. Or if you want, cut out a house shape and fold it into this other shape. I like having variations, so I'll use both shapes. I'll glue the more triangular version on the bottom. Using super glue again. Make sure these are securely glued on, because the corners and the edges are the main contact points. These are the pieces that will get scratched up first. I'll glue the house-shaped ones on the lid. For the back side, cut a slit down the middle like this. You need this slit for the lid's opening mechanism. Yay! It's already looking way nicer. Next I am going to add two straps down the top side. Still using super glue, because I don't want these to fall off. Be careful when using super glue. Keep your fingers away. Do not use blunt force if you accidentally got your fingers stuck together. The glue will dissolve in warm soapy water. Yay, top side is finished. Now let's do the same on the bottom side. Here's the case 90% finished. All it's missing are the locks. You may be able to find them in other craft stores. I found some on these wooden boxes in the dollar store. So I got two of these and attached the locks. Now if you look at the case from the side, you will see that the front sight isn't even. The lid sticks out more than the case itself. So I am going to even it out first before I attach the locks. I folded up some cardstock paper to the desired depth and spray painted it the same brown. Attaching them with super glue. Last thing I want is to have the locks break off the case. Haha. Next I am super gluing the locks onto the case itself. The good thing is, the locks came with tiny screws. These should keep the locks securely attached to the case. I added a bit of white glue onto the screw as I screwed them in. It should keep the screws from unscrewing itself naturally. 3 levels of security. Haha. Now I am going to make sure the locking mechanism works before I glue the bottom part down. Phew. Everything is working still. So I'll do the same thing. Triple levels of security for the bottom part as well. I am going to skip the strap for this case. I found myself not using the strap that much. This case isn't meant to be drop-proof. It's only good for general protection and traveling. So if you are recreating this case for your Switch, you still need to be careful. I have never dropped my Switch at all. So I trust myself and my case. Okay. Version 2 is finished. I love the slimmer look, and I love that I can now put my game case in it too. It's a small upgrade, but it's exactly what I want and need. What do you guys think? Give this a like and comment down below. Which one of the 3 is your favorite? For extra protection, you can add felt lining on the inside as a cushion. You can also apply a coat of varnish or finishing spray on the outside to add further protection from scratches and scruffs. I kind of like the worn out look on my original case. It shows how much adventure we had in the past 4 years. I hope this video inspired you to make something, even if it's not for the Switch. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more DIY. I can make it. So can you.